director, Harald Zwart. Harold, please come out. How you doing, Harold?
Hey, Carl, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. The lady who wrote this whole thing, Cassie Clare. There we go. Cassie! Where's Kevin Zegers? Hello, sir. Robert Sheehan. Look at him, he's ready to go. I feel like a rock star. It's awesome. Jamie Campbell. Hello, everybody. And last but not least, Americana. Must be feeling pretty good right about now, right? We got the fan questions coming up. We got a little Q&A, another clip we're going to play for you guys in a couple of seconds. Let me start with the author. Give her another round of applause. Cass, I think this just started with just a laptop and an idea. Walk me through the beginning and how you came up with this.
I was living in a closet in New York City, someone's walk-in closet, and didn't have any money, and I was copy editing at night, and I just got this idea I was fascinated by superheroes and wanted to kind of write my own superhero series. I got this idea for a race of people who had these magical tattoos that gave them powers, and everything kind of went from there.
And I assume you, of course, you've seen the movie.
I saw it last night.
And, yeah. Any of you guys sneak in the theater last night? Never underestimate the fans. Did it have the same effect on screen that you had in your mind as you wrote it?
I mean, it's different from how I had it in my mind as I wrote it, because it can be somebody else's, and it's a different person's interpretation. Nobody ever has the exact same vision twice, but it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing to see your world come to life, and I mean, I got drawn into it as a story as if I hadn't written it, which I think is like the greatest compliment you can give.
And of course, the guy that brought her vision to the screen, Harald Zwart, you guys. Harold, your take on the responsibility of taking her vision and launching it to the screen. How difficult of a job was this?
It is a huge responsibility. Everybody has their own vision, like Cassie said, and I just had to, I read the book and I became a fan myself, so I was kind of just thinking like a fan, and then I was very lucky to have Cassandra very close. I had Cassandra on speed dial.
That's true.
So we were shooting a scene, and there was like a word I couldn't figure out. I couldn't remember if it was the correct word in the script. And then I called Cassie. I don't know if I woke you up in Paris or wherever you were.
Yeah, I think I was in it. It was like the last scene of the movie too, and Harold's like, I can't remember if it's true or real.
Yes.
It's the word true or real. And he calls me up and he yells, true or real? And I was like, true.
Okay, great.
Yeah, okay.
Action. So the whole crew was waiting for me to call Cassie. So that was a great asset for me to have her.
I'm trying to picture Cassie. True. Click. Back to sleep. Hey, Kevin. Hey. Kevin,
so weird.
What is so weird, Kevin?
It's just weird.
That's how I answer the phone. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No, it's just weird. It's just super weird, man.
Having people scream at you, like, Kevin, that's
my wife doesn't do this.
She doesn't?
No.
All right, next time you go home, let's just tell your wife you need her to scream and go crazy.
Yeah, no, she doesn't do that at all, ever.
Since his wife doesn't scream for him, will you? There you go.
I'm gonna log that into my memory bank next time I'm feeling low.
Record on your iPhone, just press play.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is.
I'll be like, honey, see?
They like me. Good with the program.
Exactly.
Hey, some details on your character, and of course, just your take on what's happening. Your life is changing right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, they were like deep pre-production when I got involved. So I flew in. I was shooting another film, and I met with Harold, and we had sort of the same interpretation of what we thought this character should be. He's obviously a gay character, which is what people know him for. Go gay. We sort of didn't want to make him, the sort of prototype. We felt like there was a huge opportunity with a film of this sort of magnitude to sort of create a strong, new interpretation of a gay character, and so, he was also a really complex character, especially for a film like this, and we had the same idea, and we started a couple weeks later, so I'm just pumped to be involved. This is like, this is crazy, so.
Well, congrats, man.
Thank you.
Robert, what's up, man? Oh, God, you're so excitable. It's great. Hey, Robert, what wouldn't you scream for? Not that, obviously. Robert, some of these girls have been camped out since 5 p.m. yesterday. Her right there.
What?
Thank you, ladies. Thank you for the dedication. One and all.
Robert, same question for you. Your character in the movie, give us a little taste of what your character is all about and how you brought your character to life in the movie.
Well, my character is Simon Lewis, and he's very much the best friend of Clary Frey, Lily's character, and he kind of tumbles into this supernatural world alongside her because he's holding on to her, very closely because he is secretly harboring feelings of love for her. So I think his whole thing is he's reaching a point where he's realizing that this person in his life that's been his friend for many years is someone who he actually loves. And so it's funny, I was saying yesterday that the funny thing is what irks him almost more than the overwhelming supernatural world is the fact that Clary is falling in love with this other guy, and that's
Not good, yeah.
this blonde guy. Once you go blonde, you don't go back. That's the new saying. So yeah, that's very much how he enters the film, and then struggles with feelings, and then they eventually bubble over, and he's very much the normal guy who's at the back of the group cowering in fear.
There you go. Similar question, Jamie. Jamie!
Hello.
You gotta love these accents, right? Jamie.
Yes.
Love the I always, every time I interview somebody with an accent, about halfway through it, I'm doing a pathetic version of it, so forgive me if that happens.
It's okay, you can go Jamaican, that's fine.
We'll go Jamaican. Oh, Jamie.
Welshman.
Yeah, exactly.
Some details, they know what the character's about, but I'm sure they'd rather hear it from you. Once again, brief description of your character and what can they expect from the movie?
I play Jace Wayland. Morgenstern, Houndel, whatever you want to call him. He's a shadow hunter. You guys know Jason, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Falls in love with Clary, and they go on a journey to go, find her mom, and then there's a bit of a spanner in the works between the two of them, isn't there? A little bit of a spanner.
Incest.
Shipping incest. 2007. Can someone explain to me what shipping is? Yeah. I don't really.
I can. I mean, if you really want to know.
Yeah, please.
Shipping, it's short for relationshipping, and it means that you are into or support a particular relationship. So if you ship Jason Clary, then you want them to be together.
So can I ship cake?
No, you have to ship something with cake. So you could ship like Jamie/cake, which means you want Jamie and cake to be together.
Jake. I ship Jake.
Shipper of all incest. All incest.
I'd like to ship. Last but not least, take a ship. Sorry.
Anyways.
Sorry about that. Last but not least, Lily. Hello. Lily, are you excited? I mean, I guess I shouldn't ask you the same question, but let me just jump on your life, all your lives. I'll start with you. I mean, you guys are all famous, you know, but this is going to take it to that next insanity level. She loves you, by the way. Are you braced for that next level of madness in your personal life?
Well, this is so weird because the last time I was at this mall, I was just shopping. Casually shopping, saw a movie. Yeah, I was. Love shopping. No, I mean, so this is crazy. The first movie hasn't even come out yet. And all these mall tours have been amazing because all of you guys have shown up. You've been here since 5 yesterday. It's like, or 2 days, or what? You guys have been sleeping here. Sleeping somewhere other than your bed for a movie that's not even come out yet. It means the world to us. And I think there's never any proper way to prepare for this. I wouldn't really want to prepare for this because it makes it that much more special to come here and see everyone and get excited with you. So just thank you. Awesome.
Hey, the girl that camped out at 5:30, somebody pass this to the girl that camped out at 5:30. I'm not sure what's in that bag, but it's heavy and it's to sort it, you know.
I think there were fans camped out at midnight the night before the premiere outside the cinema.
Isn't that crazy?
And Harold, our captain, he went down and he fed them soup. He went and brought them like food.
Well done.
Overnight.
Well done.
Bless him. Are you there yet?
I have a few questions. A few questions for all of you guys from the fans. Then the fans have submitted some specific questions for each of you. From Dana Del Paso from Santa Clarita. If you could create your own, I hope I say this right, rune, what would it do? If you could create your own rune, R-U-N-E, what would it do? That's a question from Dana.
I would do I hope you'll like the movie Rune.
From Allison. And this is for all of you guys. Jump on it whoever wants it. Like the shadow world, reality is hardly ever as it seems, especially people. Could each of you share one thing most people do not know about you guys?
We're trying to decide what is the most acceptable thing to do. Doing an editing process right now.
I like country music.
I like pina coladas and long walks on the beach.
Getting caught in the rain.
Yeah, getting caught in the rain, but also long walks on the beach with you, dear.
Cassie, Kevin, anything?
I pee sitting down.
Well, there you go.
I'm kidding.
I don't think you can talk
I
that way.
rarely wear underwear.
Just got time.
That's not something people don't know.
Yeah, tell us something we don't know, Robbie. Lily, you want to comment on that? Or should I
I
move
can't
on?
really beat the whole wearing underwear thing because, I would hope that I would. I when I'm getting ready for an event, dance around my room listening to music and singing along.
Eleanor in Compton says, who of you guys have read the books and who hasn't? Have all you guys read the books?
I've read them.
We have.
I've not read the entire series, but I'm happy to.
Robert.
I'm nearly there.
Robbie hasn't even read the script. You just improvised the entire movie.
Look, as I said, the script reads me, man. The script reads me. What do you know?
Bella from LA says, what is you guys' favorite part of the movie? Well, I guess without giving away too much, obviously.
You know what makes fans scream all the time is if you just say greenhouse. It's like magic if you just say greenhouse in the middle of it.
I would try that. Greenhouse? You should try that when you walk into the house at night.
I know,
Say
right.
greenhouse. You can order
Yeah, unimpressed also.
Hey, we have a clip to show you guys, so roll the clip!